So what I'm going to be doing today is doing my makeup for the first time with my hair done. I haven't had it all over blonde like this for a very long time, so it's kind of new for me. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. It's really blonde. So what I did is I had roots that were about like this, the regrowth, because of quarantine, and so I went to Sally's and picked up some bleach and I decided to do my hair myself. I am going to show you before and after of my hair as well. If you guys are interested in that, you can always let me know. But today I just want to see my makeup. I'm going to do the same makeup routine that I was doing before I did my hair and just see how it looks now, because I know that sometimes makeup can look a little different as you play with it and as your hair is different colors and whatnot. So yeah, so I've already moisturized my skin. I'm just going to go in and prime it using this setting spray. It's a 2-in-1. I picked it up a couple weeks ago. I really like it. It's a 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray that all over my face. So the smell of it is so nice. It literally, it's like, it feels so breezy, like if you're on the beach. Like, it reminds me of being on that in like California, the sun shining on you. It's just like, the smell is so amazing too. It just gives you beach vibes. That's literally it. So once again, that is the setting spray and the primer. It's a 2-in-1, and like I said, I'm really enjoying it. No complaints with me so far, and it smells really good, so that's an extra bonus. And then I've also been trying the Maybelline 24-hour foundation. This is it right here. I know on YouTube this gets raved about a lot, so I decided to give it a try. I'm using 130 Buff Beige. Since it is summer, I have gotten darker, so I have switched my makeup routine just a little bit, just to adjust to the colors or the shades that I need. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, just a couple pumps. One thing I did notice about this foundation is that it is quick drying, so you do want to apply it as fast as you can. And what I like to do, instead of putting water on my beauty blender, I've been spraying it with my primer and setting spray, and then I just go ahead and dip it from there, and then I just go ahead and apply it just like this. I've used this foundation for a few weeks. I got this foundation around the same time I got the setting spray, and I just really fell in love with this foundation. So I think I'll probably stick to using this one for a while, just because it goes on so nicely, and like when you wear it throughout the day, it doesn't get like that cakey look, and it's really buildable. I do feel like it is like more on the full coverage. I don't know if it says it's full coverage foundation, so it is full coverage. Full coverage foundation, up to 24-hour wear, seamless matte finish, breathable and comfortable. I definitely believe like all those things that it already said. Fade and transfer resistant, oil free, doesn't clog pores. Yeah, so honestly, I just feel like this foundation is a holy grail. If you're looking for a new one on the market and you don't want to spend a crazy amount, I would definitely give this drugstore foundation a try. I'm noticing that it's looking a little bit more yellowish on camera. In person it doesn't look that way at all. Well, not that to that extent. It could just be my light in it as well, so if it looks a little off to you guys, then that would be why, but trust me, in person it's really not too bad. Not to mention, it is summer here, so I could have gotten more of a tan from the last time that I used this, but I really don't mind. I feel like it's always easier to make your face match, make your foundation and makeup match your skin tone, but it's a lot harder to lighten it, so I would rather it be, sorry, it's easier to darken your skin tone if you need it to be a little darker than it is to lighten it. So if it's a little lighter than what I need, then I don't mind, because I can just go in with like bronzer and all that, so, or just add a darker foundation. You could do that with the light, with if you're too dark as well, but I just feel like it doesn't look the same. I feel like if you're too dark, it's or sorry, too light, it's easier to make yourself more of that even tone that you're looking for. And then I just go in with my brush and this, and then I just really like to blend it in. So you just really want to blend it. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, so now that is done. Foundation is done. And then now usually what I like to do is go in with my bronzer. Sorry. Yeah. I like to, not my bronzer, I'm gonna contour a little bit. I just do like a very light contour, nothing too major, with my NYX palette. It's very dirty. I've had this for so long. As you can see, I usually go in with this shade right here. And then sometimes I'll go in with this one, it's a little darker. But I'll sometimes mix the two depending on what shade I am. But I love this palette, especially for in the summer when your skin's always changing tones because of the sun. You have every color that you need. So this is how I apply my powder contour. I just like to take my brush and move it in circular motions on my forehead and just kind of outline the hairline. But on your forehead, that's what I usually do. And sometimes I'll take it like right from the temple here and move it all the way up, and sometimes I'll start like right at the end of my eyebrow. It just all depends. But like I said, this is my first time doing my makeup with my hair being this light, so sometimes you may not like the way that it looks. It's just all about experimenting with your makeup and your face to see if you like it or not. Okay. And then I'll squeeze the tip of the same brush that I was using to contour my cheeks and my forehead, and then I'll just do this. Squeeze it and go up and down on my nose. And I try and go right up into here, like right where your eyes are. I like to bring it all the way up in there. And then don't forget the tip of your nose. And then sometimes I will bring it underneath. I don't do that every time I do my makeup. I don't know. It's just, I don't like it sometimes. So I mainly just focus on my cheeks and my forehead and then my nose. And then what I will do next is move in with my blush. I was using the Fit Me. Let me see if I can show you if this will focus. The Fit Me blush in number 10. But I've noticed that it's kind of blending in a little bit too much with like my foundation. The color, it doesn't look so blushy on me anymore just because I've gotten a tan. So I went back to the Maybelline Master palette. So I have moved into the, sorry, my camera just shut off on me randomly. So that was the Master Contour kit. It is powder, and I just used the blush, this middle one here. It's a really pretty color, and I just tap my brush on it very lightly because this can be very pigmented, and I don't want it to be too bright on my face. I love blush, but I don't like it where it's too much. So just smile a little, then it gets like that. And then I'm also using the highlighter from this palette as well. There was one that I was using from oh, I don't even remember the brand now, but for some reason they discontinued it. I haven't been able to find it anywhere, so this is the new one that I've been using. And I don't like to use the normal highlighting brush for some reason. I just love this one, and I don't even know where. Oh, it's from e.l.f. Professional Blush. So it's actually a blush brush, but I use it for my highlight. And I just go up in here, on the tip of my nose. Oh man, that was a little more than expected. The lighting is a little off in here, so everything looks so much more harsh than what it really is. And sometimes I'll just put a little bit like right underneath my eyebrows to give it a little bit of a highlight there, depending how I'm feeling that day, if I want to be more highlighted or not. I always feel like every time I record my makeup routine, it never looks the same as how I do it on a regular basis or whenever I do apply makeup. So funny how things work. But that's pretty much it for my face, like the foundation and the powders. All I need to do now is just my eyebrows, mascara, and then my lips. But before I go in with all of that, I am going to use my 2-in-1 primer and setting spray once more. So I just do that, and then I'm going to let it sit. It just smells so nice, guys. I don't know if you guys have tried this or not, but if you haven't, you really should. I've never smelled a setting spray or a primer like this. So good. Okay, so I'm just gonna give that a moment to let it dry. I don't like to rush it in. I just want it to set and do what it's supposed to do. Let me see. Ooh, and I've also been using these new pencils. They're called this is a hard candy. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it's a hard candy and it says Brows Now Gel Brow Pencil. And then I also have, so this one looks like this. It comes with a little brush. See, it has this little brush. And then it also has this little stick. Like the pencil that you draw on. So there's that, but then there's this other one which I found really cool, and I actually really love it. It's hard candy Brows Now, but it's a brow ink detailer pen. So it looks like this, and I'll just show you a couple strokes on my hand. It literally just comes off like that. So it works really good for if you have brows that are more bald on the ends, or if you just want to fill it in, and it gives it more of that like natural stroke of hair. So I feel like this pen is like microblading. Is it microblading? I don't know if that's the name of it for your brows. I think it's microblading on your brows. I feel like this is a non-permanent solution to that. So if you're kind of skeptical of getting your brows microbladed, I would definitely recommend this brow ink detailer pen. Honestly, I just really love it, and it's washable, so like you don't have to have permanent brows. If you don't like the way that they look one day, then it's fine, you can wash it off. So I have been going in and using this. That is when I did have the darker roots, so now I'm a little bit scared to see if this will make my brows a little darker than what I want them right now to look like. But we'll give it a try anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush out my brows. I like more of the natural looking. I don't like to go too overboard. I know sometimes I can, but that's not my intentions most of the days. So I do like to go in with the pencil and then the ink. So I usually do a mixture of both, and it gives me a nice nice brow. I really cannot see much right now, so if this does not turn out, then I wouldn't be surprised. I just don't want it looking too dark because my hair is so light. So that's one. I just want more definition. That's pretty much my goal. I may not even go in today with the ink pen. I may just use the brow pencil today. And then I'll just go in and brush them out. Yeah, today was not a very good brow day, but honestly, it is what it is. As long as you can kind of tell that I did them, then that's enough. And I'm noticing right now by looking in the viewfinder that this eyebrow is looking a lot darker than this one. That's not the case, it's just the lighting. So brows are done. Another thing, I've actually picked up a lot of new products the past few weeks. It's probably because of quarantine. Actually, no, that's not the case. I'm just addicted to getting new things, and half the time I won't even use them. But I'm obsessed with this NARS eyeshadow palette. There's only 2 colors. One's like more of a shimmery gold, and then one's more of like a rose gold. I've been using this shimmery one. It is so beautiful. I just love it. I'm just thinking what I'm gonna go in with next. So what I'm gonna do is my eyes now. I'm gonna go in with that same contour powder with my brush, and I'm gonna apply this to my eyelids. Some days, if I don't feel like wearing eyeshadow, I'll usually just apply my bronzing powder. I feel like this might have still had a little bit of the other eyeshadow on it, but that's okay because I will be applying that today. So I'll just do that, and then what I'm gonna do is take that color right there and just apply it. I don't know why it's not really showing up on camera. Yeah, it's really shimmery. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. I really love it. I'm gonna see if after I'm done this, if I can try and show you guys a little bit better. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's just very beautiful. And then sometimes what I'll do as well is I'll take a smaller brush like this and just take that same powder that I used to contour and apply it underneath. Just like that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Voluminous Lash Paradise. I don't know why I cannot talk today. This is what it looks like. I've done another makeup video using this same product, so you can always go there. Wow, it's really not showing you guys. But it's in black. Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to my lashes. I'm sorry if I have cut you guys off from my face this video. I'm just looking in the mirror that's behind me. Or sorry, in front of me, behind you guys. This mascara I've been using for many years. I just love it. Every time I run out, I always go get more. But if you have any recommendations on anything that's similar to this mascara, I'm always up to trying new products. I have so many mascaras that I need to try out, but I just never get around to doing it because I always reach for this one. I don't know, but for some reason us girls, every time we do our mascara, our mouths are always wide open. So strange. Every time I do my mascara, I try and think of that and just like, no, Alana, you need to... My camera keeps just randomly stopping the video. I hope that it got some of that, but I usually do the top and leave the bottom. Depending on how I'm feeling, sometimes I will do the bottom, but I think today I'm going to leave the bottom. This is it so far. It's almost done. The only thing that I have left to do is my lips. So the two colors that I always reach for is the L'Oreal. And what is this one? I've had it for so... I don't know. It's the E brand. There's just an E on it. I don't know which brand that is. I probably just picked this up one time in the store and just purchased it because I love the color. It's like a nude. Back in the day when girls used to put, including myself, the foundation all over your lips, that's kind of how this lipstick, the one with the E that I don't know the brand of it, I can't think of it right now, but it kind of reminds me of doing that to my lips, but it's literally in a lipstick form. So I don't think I'm going to go with that one today. I'm going to go with the L'Oreal in shade Matte Caron. 800 is the number. Okay, I don't know why I keep trying to do this because it just isn't working, but that's okay. And then sometimes if my lips are a little too bright and I want my lipstick to stay on a little better, I will go ahead in with my beauty blender and just tap it like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply. So there we have it. So this is the finished look. I hope that you like this get ready with me kind of video. I don't really know what to call it. Literally just like another makeup tutorial. Not really tutorial, just showing you how I do my makeup. This is kind of like a more daily makeup look that I do. These are my essential makeup. Sorry, before I stop I'm gonna stop myself right there. I just realized I forgot to use my powder. This is the Milani. It is all of these products that I'm using are actually drugstore products, other than the NYX. No, I think you can get that at a drugstore. I can't remember where I got that from, actually. I don't know. You can just search it up online, or I can post it down below in the description. So what I like to do is take my powder. I usually do it in a little shade lighter, and I kind of use that as like bacon in a sense for down here, just to really make my contour pop a little more. Just a little trick. Because I don't really got time for bacon. I get so impatient and I just don't know why. I feel like it doesn't ever really do anything. I feel like this method works so much better on me. And it just sets everything in so nicely. This powder with this foundation is literally amazing. I just love it. Like, look at that glow. Yeah, so this is now the finished look. If you'd like to see more or give me some suggestions on which makeup products you'd like me to try, leave that down below in the comments. Please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, so I just quickly want to jump back on here and actually show you what my hair looks like styled with my makeup. I decided to curl my hair. I didn't do the greatest job on the curls. I was just doing it really quickly, but yeah. So this is what it looks like, the end result.